In terms of Rangers, though, it's going to be interesting to see how they respond to two major setbacks. I mean, they've had 4 draws and 6 in the league. Back to back blows again. I mean, also didn't lose Celtic in the league, but losing a 2-goal lead to chuck away 2 points was huge in the context of the league. Going out the cup in that way was huge. How are they going to respond to these setbacks? And Danny Rohl's getting a bit prickly when he gets asked about things like bottle and character, and he's going to have to answer these questions because until Rangers are starting with a trophy, they're going to hang over them. But it's going to be interesting to see how they respond. I thought maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, I thought Rangers were the ones to watch in terms of the title race. I thought January looked as though they'd tooled up, spent a few quid, brought in some experienced players that have done it at a decent level, but they've not really kept on. They haven't, and then they've had now these 2 big slip-ups. So how are they going to respond? It's really interesting because now there's big questions getting asked of them. Danny Rohl's getting a bit of pressure applied to him now as well. And the people are saying that he's got to win the league or he's toast, which I think is a bit harsh.
That's rubbish, isn't it? I mean, Danny Rohl's issue is he became a little bit. He got a bit above his station, I think. It became a little bit too cocky with this, the stuff. You could see what Martin O'Neill thought of the comments about how Celtic should have played against Stuttgart, and they wouldn't have gone down well with Martin, who kept his own counsel. I just think maybe Danny Rohl started to believe his own hype a little bit. I don't know why he got involved in the Luke McCowan situation. And if you're a Rangers fan, you think, well, I don't know. You think, well, you haven't won anything yet, Danny. Don't worry about what's going on at Celtic and who Martin should be playing and what the goalkeeping situation should be at Celtic. Concern yourself with your own team. Let's get it right. Danny Rohl talking about Martin O'Neill in Europe and how Celtic should have played. Danny Rohl's record in Europe was rotten. However he's done domestically, his record was rotten. So I don't think that would have gone down well with the Rangers' support. Those 2 games at Ibrox, I thought Danny Rohl was thinking, here we go. I fancy this, and let in fairness, the first half display in the league game, and then in the cup they had the better of the game, but they didn't see it through. And I've said it many times, Glasgow. It's all about who comes out on top. It's all about winning, and I just think maybe sort of Danny's ego, has been checked a little bit with what's happened, and now he I would hope from his point of view, he realises now it's better to do your talking on the pitch and after you've won something rather than spout off early, which he has done. And that's come back to sort of bite him a little bit. But Rangers can still win the league. I really do believe that. But I think it's going to be fascinating. If I'm the same as Mick. I think Hearts, because of that 6-point gap, there's less margin for error, but there'll be a twist and a turn. But I don't see any. I see all teams dropping a fair few points, which is why I think Hearts will win it.